Okay, we're on section 6.2 now in the review. This review covers Algebra 2, sections 6.1 through 6.3 and 6.5. And what we're supposed to do in this one is simply multiply these expressions out to get standard form. So I'll show you the correct way to do number 4. It's got this exponent up here that applies to this binomial. And what that means is we're supposed to multiply the binomial by itself twice. So one time times another time. In other words, two factors that are identical, like that. Now we're going to keep this 3x on the back burner here, and we're going to multiply first times first. 25x squared here. Outside it comes next, minus 10x. And if you combine it with the other one, another 10x, you get minus 20x. You save yourself a whole line of writing just by doing that. So there's a minus 10x on the outside and an identical minus 10x on the inside. Last times last here gives plus 4. And the last step here would be to distribute all the way down. So 75x cubed minus 20 minus 60x squared. And then 3x times 4 is 12x. Okay, now if you want to check that work, you can type the original and the final and compare them after you've stored some random number for x. Now here's a really good opportunity to discuss with you a common mistake, and I'm going to come down here and show you how somebody might have started that problem. If you think that exponents distribute, you might do it this way. But it didn't work. That gives the wrong answer. In other words, it's not enough to simply square that part and square that part. You can't distribute that exponent. Okay, other people will try to distribute underneath the exponent. And if you try to do that, your answer would look like this, and you've messed it up again. You can't distribute underneath an exponent either. So just think of it this way. Exponents don't distribute. Okay? You'll avoid one of the most common mistakes in algebra across the whole world, actually, but certainly in the United States. So the next one here has, problem 5, has 3 binomials multiplied by each other. So we're going to say 3x minus 2 and hold that for now. And we're going to FOIL the back half. That'll be 4x squared. If it combines, you want to do it now. Here we go. 5x minus 16x. Call that negative 11x. You'll save yourself a line of writing if you combine the outside term and the inside term immediately. And last times last year is minus 20. Okay, now you simply distribute the 3x all the way down. So let's multiply 3x by all 3 of the trinomial parts. It's going to be 12x cubed. And 3x times negative 11x is negative 33x squared. And finally, 3x times negative 20. And then you do the same with the negative 2 here. You distribute it all the way down. So it's going to be negative 8x squared. Please notice that I'm combining my like terms or lining them up. And then negative 2 times negative 11x is plus 22x. And finally, negative 2 times negative 20 is plus 40. And now you just add your like terms. This is 12x cubed minus 41x squared minus 38x and then plus 40. And once again, you could check that by storing some random number for x and then typing the original problem and typing the answer, and they should agree. So it gives you a way to check your work. Okay, so that does it for examples 4 and 5 on the notes or on the review.